what's up everyone? My name is Kaiju of the Average Gamer Crew, and just doing a quick news thing here as I play some Vice City. Oh my goodness, come on guys, we're trying to promote an image. Don't try to kill the cops. You're giving me a bad name. But yeah, I'm in Grand Theft Auto, but not the Grand Theft Auto you think it would be. No, this is Vice City. The very old game set back in the 1980s. But you might be asking, Kaiju, what are you doing playing an old game from back then when it was in a time period from the 1980s? Well, I'll tell you, okay? But first, why I'm here. As soon as it loads, 2 frickin' tanks. Look at that! 2 tanks! No, there's more. There's more to it now. 4 tanks. 6 tanks. And 8 tanks. I'll go in here. Yeah, there's another rhino. So there are 8 tanks in here. And before you guys say anything, I earned these the hard way. I'll show you how I did it, but I earned those the hard way. So yeah, I'm playing this. I'm playing this because, well, it's in the period of the 1980s, almost 90s, almost time period of San Andreas. But I'm playing this, well, because I'm gonna be going off to a convention after I'm actually leaving Kentucky to make the final move over to the island of Hawaii. Oh my goodness, taxi! Come on, you work for me. Come on, guys, Kaufman Cabs. I own the place, and this is actually a 100% save file. I actually did it. That's why my health's at 200. So yeah, I'm going to be moving over to Hawaii, but I'm going to be taking about a week or 10-day stop as I make my way through to California for a couple days for California Extreme. I went last year. California Extreme is essentially a convention where all the vendors from across California, even up north and some down to the south, bring their arcade machines out for free play, and it's for the sake of history. You'd see very old machines, like for example, what's a good example? Oh, Galaga. I got a chance to. Oh my goodness gracious! Why the rain? Why? So yeah, like Galaga, Spy Hunter, Pole Position, Point Blank as well. And as the arcade representative, it's my role to actually go and check out and record. It's actually pretty sick. It's pretty sick if you ask me. Oh, while you're wondering I'm here, look at this. These were hard to get in here, guys. These were hard. I had to. Sure, getting them was easy because I had this little gap right here ready, and then all the rockets in the world, because after you get 100%, you have unlimited ammo. And then 4 more tanks to boot. So this island here is my militaristic island. So back to where I was. California Extreme. It's also nearing. It's actually its 20th anniversary this year. So props to them for actually doing this for 20 years. And to all the vendors who have brought their machines out, kudos to you too. The only other place I've seen such an array of arcade machines beyond Arcade Legends up in Cincinnati is Rock Age. Rock Age was actually a pretty good example too. Yeah, both of those were kick-ass conventions, and hopefully I'll be able to go to more. But California Extreme is coming up at the Santa Clara Convention Center for the 15th and the 16th. It's the week of. But it's the 16th and the 17th at the Santa Clara Convention Center, which is conveniently under the Hyatt. Tickets are for 2 days. It's $60. Pre-registration is open. Saturday alone is $40 and Sunday is $30. I would if you can, I would suggest that you go. For the sake it's a bunch of arcade history. You can't pass up not going to this thing. It's like once a year. You can never find such an array of cabinets like that anywhere else. Sure, you won't find Daytona, but at least there's pole position. Oh, and there was somebody who brought a Ferrari F355 Challenge as well last year. It's pretty fun. And like I said, I'll be going back. I might be convincing Wheelie to go, and maybe, hopefully, other people as well. But my comrades from South Bay Button Mashers will also be there. I'll put a link to their page in the description below. They're effectively like us, except we post videos and they don't as much, though they should. I see a lot of them streaming from time to time, but yeah. So they will have a room of their own, and they'll be setting up some consoles, old consoles probably. I've seen Dreamcast, I've seen PS2. I've definitely had a chance at offered some PlayStation 1 games for use, Gran Turismo. I'll be bringing a few more with me this year. And on top of that, there's a bunch of pinball over there too. Stern Pinball is actually going to be, I think they're going to be back again this year. They were last year, and they offered a pinball table for the raffle. But other than that, yeah, that's the fun part of this thing. I'll be going there. I'll be representing in the shirt, and I might even go full on Luigi for day one as well. I might do that just for the sake of it. And plus, the South Bay Button Masher guys know me as being the full on Luigi. If you want to see a video of me in Luigi, oh crap! Just when I couldn't crash anymore. Just when I couldn't. So yeah, I might be going on full on Luigi. South Bay Button Mashers know me for being Luigi quite too well. I could tell a funny story about that. I think I'm going to as well. I've gotten some time. I was riding up with a few of the guys going up to a convention in Sacramento, and I was riding up with a few of the guys, and I actually gave the Luigi death stare. Honestly, I did, because this person cut us off, and then we passed that person, and I had to look. And it's a story that has been stuck with that group ever since. Oh, come on. That's the problem with these bikes. I should just switch out for a car, but I have to put this bike back. Or better yet, I could just go for a tank, jack one of those, but I have to get a wanted level up to 6. I could do that. But yeah, so I'll be going over there for both days. Probably won't stay for the whole day because day one, it's a little bit late because it goes from 10:30 to 2. And then on Sunday, I probably won't stay for the whole thing because they start taking out machines early. And the good machines might disappear. And that's sad. I saw a virtual on machine, like the one that I used for a video as of recent. I'll put a little thumbnail of what it looks like in the video somewhere in the top left corner or top right corner. Actually, no, I should put it in the bottom left. That's where I should be putting it. Yeah, bottom left. Yeah, right there. Or bottom right. Oh, I don't want to save. No, it'll give me full health, but I don't want to save. But yeah, so I'm just raving on and on about that. Speaking of arcade, if you're in the area of Florence, Kentucky, this is for local news, or local arcading news, there's a Dave & Buster's opening. It's currently finalizing its construction, but in 12 days, which should put it as of Monday the 27th of June, quick radio change, it'll be opening. So yeah, so it'll be opening, and I definitely plan on being there to cover the grand opening. Because I'm curious to see what a brand new Ouch Dave & Buster's has to offer. Definitely quite curious. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I might do some more arcade recordings. I'll bring this camera with me, as well as my action cam. You'll see some videos, like I have been, with the head cam. Ouch! I'm blind! I'm pretty sure you guys are blind too. Ouch. Ow. That's why I don't like the Banshee. It's just too nose happy. And I'm blind again. I'm blind! I can't see a thing. Why didn't they give me sunglasses? Oh, door's open. Close it. Yeah, so I'm just strolling through Vice City. Just playing through. Just giving this news update. Along with some other news. I'm still working on Crash Bandicoot, but that one will be considerably delayed due to some hiccups in the recording. I have to do a lot of clipping. But yeah, I have to do a lot of clipping of the footage just so I can synchronize. But that'll be a while. It's a 30-odd minute video, so hopefully your butts are clenched tight. Oh, where am I going? I was gonna put this car in a garage. Other than that, speaking of Crash, word on the street is from E3 that they'll be making him the lead role in that new Skylanders game, and I'm like, boo! Come on! That was Spyro's fate, and now you're making it his? It's just sad to see our favorite, beloved mascot get treated. That's the way it is. Switching to the cheetah. On top of that, turns out that Activision, I think, is actually going to be remastering the original 3. And in my head, that was a complete and utter red flag. Right there and then. Because it tells me that it's going to do the same thing that they did with, Call of Duty 4 in Modern Warfare. And that's just completely and utterly sad. They're ruining everything. I'm curious to see what they'll do for a PS4 remaster of the old series, but at the same time, I'm hoping they don't ruin it. If you get my drift. Speaking of which, this car actually handles pretty nice. I won't be able to drift. But anywho, I'll go ahead and park out by my tank of an estate. Then again, this whole island here is a tank. The one I'm going to right now is a whole tank of an estate. I should just go to my home in this game, and I'll probably show you guys the proof of 100% save. So yeah, hopefully you guys didn't mind sitting through most of my rant. Darn Haitians firing at me. Also, comment if you actually want to see a playthrough of this game, 100% all the way through. Because I completed it already. I used a guide to get all the packages, which are terrible to find. But yeah, other than that, I'll go ahead and just pause it here and show you guys it is a complete. Oh hey, I almost have a 6,000 water rating. 100% file, 99 attempts, almost a day of playing time. All rampages passed, all hidden packages found. Let me see if I can pull some times out. All stores are knocked off. All assassination missions contracts are completed. I've delivered 100 passengers. I've finished all the vigilante missions, as well as paramedic, as well as the fire truck. I've done everything, as well as selling. Yeah, I've pretty much done everything in this game. And then to boot, my immediate attention is the stuff of Legends. So I was so thrilled. I was so thrilled. But anyway, that'll just about do it for this video. Yeah, hopefully you guys didn't mind my rant for the longest time, but that's just about a personal update. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe for all the latest on the channel, as well as follow us on our Facebook page, as well as our Twitter, our Instagram, not Snapchat, Instagram. Those have been growing quite a bit. And again, we hope to see you guys in the next video. This is Kaiju signing off. The year Luigi never ends. Go Luigi!